Hi everyone, this is Saket Reddy Utkuru. Today I'm gonna talk about something cool called Process Aware Information Systems, or we can call it as PAIS for short. You might be wondering, what's a process? Yeah, you can think of it like a recipe for your work. It is the steps you take to get something done, like processing an order or fixing a computer bug. And PAIS are basically computer systems that help automate this process, making them faster and smoother. And in this, we have lots of challenges that is inefficiency, flow time problems, lack of visibility, difficulty in managing expectations or exceptions, and the problem with manual process. For example, imagine making a pizza without a recipe. It could be messy, right? The same goes for work without PAIs. Things can get slow and confusing, mistakes happen more often, and it is hard to keep track of everything. Automatic to the rescue. And we have here benefits of process automation. Those are improved efficiency and flow time, reduced errors, increased visibility and control, improved compliance. And here we have two main categories in the process aware information systems. Those are designed for specific industries or functions. For example, ERP, CRM, SCM, PLM, so and so. And here ERP means enterprise resource planning, CRM means customer relationship management. You know customer relationship management, right? Supports marketing and sales process. And SCM, supply management chain. And PLM, product life cycle management. And here process aware information systems come in to save the day by automatic parts of those processes, like using a fancy mixer instead of stirring the dough by hand. This means tasks get done faster with fewer errors and everyone can see what's happening at each step. And here moving to next slide. Business process management systems. A software system that supports the entire life cycle of the business process. It can be automatic, design, execute and monitor their process. And there are two main types of process aware information system. The first kind is like a recipe book for a specific type of food, like Italian or Mexican. These are called domain specific process aware information systems. For example, we can consider managing customer relationships, which help us with the sales and marketing. And the other kind is a like general cookbook that can be used for any recipe. These are domain agnostic process aware information systems. An example is a system for tracking issues, which can be used for anything from fixing software bugs to resolving customer complaints superstar. And here the components for BPMS business process management systems are execution engine, worklist handler, process modeling tool, and administration and monitoring tools. Here the business process management system, but the coolest process aware information system out there is called business processor management system, or BPMS for short. Think of it as a super powered recipe creator that lets you design automatic run and keep an eye on your entire work process. You know what? How does a BPMS works? Let me give you a brief example. Imagine creating a pizza recipe. Yeah. First you map out the steps, making the dough, adding toppings, baking. Then you tell the BPMS who does what. You head the dough, your friend adds the cheese. Finally, the BPMS helps you keep track of everything and make sure the pizza comes out perfect every time. Here in BPMS we uses process modeling, deployment, execution, work items, completion, monitoring. Here the monitoring is simple. The BPM monitors and progresses its performance insights. And the work items are generated for each process activity and assigned to the appropriate participants. The deployment is simple, but the process model is deployed to the BPMS execution engine Engine coordinates the execution of the process activities according to the process model. And here are some examples. Yeah, here benefits of using a BPMS. It can be improve process efficiency and flow time. It can reduce so many errors and increase the product quality. And it also increases the visibility and control of our process. And it will improve compliance without any regulations. It will be enhanced with collaboration and communication, and we can get better decision making based on process data. Of course, there are always a catch. Setting up a BPMS can be expensive, and learning how to use it takes practice. It's also like learning a new recipe. It takes some work at first, but it gets easier with time. And I have to tell you about something before slides. And in general, process aware information system, there are more like Swiss Army knives working for various process document management systems, keep track of import files, while issuing tracking systems help fix problems. Yeah, but the real MVP is the business process management system. Here, MVP is nothing but most valuable player. It's like a project manager for your business processes. Here is how it works. And the here modeling goes. Imagine a flowchart for your project. A BPMS lets you design a similar model for your business process, showing each step and who is responsible. For example, it is responsible for deployment. Once the model is ready, the BPMS takes over, becoming the control center for the process. And execution now, when a new project or process instance starts, the BPMS guide it through each step according to the model. It assigns tasks to the right people. Just like you might delegate research or presentation duties. And monitoring. The BPMS keeps an eye on things, making sure the process stays on track. It's like checking in your project group to see if everyone's on schedule. So what's the big deal about PIS, especially the BPMS? Here is the good news. Faster and smoother process. No more bottlenecks or delays. Sorry, delays. And fewer mistakes. The BPMS ensures everyone follows the right steps, clearer picture. You can see exactly where your process is at any time. Happy customers and teachers. Efficient process means better service and fewer headaches. But like any project, there are challenges. You know, challenges of using a BPMS. Cost of implementation and maintenance, complexity of process modeling, change management challenges, integration with existing systems, need for skilled resources, and cost. Setting up a PAS can be expensive, just like buying fancy presentation software. It's also complexity. Designing good process models requires some planning, not unlike figuring out the best research strategy. And change management. Not everyone loves change, and some employees might resist using a new system. Overall, PIs are powerful tools that can help business run more efficiently and effectively. Going to the next slide. Yeah, here I want to conclude that PAS, especially BPMS, can be more powerful tool for organizations to improve their business process by automating tasks, reducing errors, and increasing visibility. PAS can help organizations to achieve their strategic goals. Here, process aware information systems, especially BPMS, are powerful tools to improve how business works. They can make things faster, smoother, and more reliable. But remember, just like choosing the right recipe, it is important to consider the cost and effort involved before implementing a PAS. Before ending this, I will give you an overview of each process automation and integration. It is defined as the solutions automate repetitive tasks and integrate disparate systems and processes within an organization to streamline operations. And it has key features like automation, system integration, workflow management, monitoring and analytics, scalability. And for these examples, we can consider as UiPath automation, Anywhere, Blue Prism. For task automation, automate routine and repetitive tasks to save time and reduce human error. For system integration, connects different systems, applications, and data sources to ensure seamless data flow and process continuity. By going with the workflow management, yeah, it manages and workflows across different departments and systems. And coming to monitoring and analytics, it provides tools for monitoring process and analyzing performance to identify areas of improvement. It is very scalable. Yeah, it can scale to accommodate growing volumes of data and increased complexity of operations. And in this business process management, yeah, we call it as BPM. It is a systematic approach to improve an organization's business process. It involves designing, modeling, executing, monitoring, and optimization business process. It contains key features too. Process, as I said before, it is process modeling, execution, monitoring, optimization, complements, and governance. And it has some more examples like IBM, Appian, Pega, BPM, and Bijagi. And integration of PI and CBM, combining PI and BPM can lead to highly efficient and optimized business process. Here I can conclude that by implementing PI and BPM solutions, organizations can achieve significant improvements in their operational efficiency and accuracy and overall performance. Yeah, hi everyone. Yeah, while recording this lecture, my friends got some doubts regarding these BPM systems. They raised some questions. Yeah, the first question is, what are the primary features of BPM systems? Yeah, and here is my answer. It contains like process modeling, execution, monitoring, optimization, compliance, and governance. Here, the process modeling means it allows design and visualization of business process using diagrams. And here, execution facilitates the execution of design processes, often integrating with other systems. And monitoring, right, it tracks real-time performance of processes. And optimization, it analyzes process data to identify inefficiencies and improve them. Here, the compliance and governance is nothing but ensures process comply with standards and regulations. And they also asked me to add some examples of BPM platforms. And here are some examples of BPM platforms. It includes IBM BPM, Appian, Pega BPM, as I mentioned before. And these platforms are known for their comprehensive process management capabilities. And one more question. How do PI and BPM complement each other? PI and BPM complement each other by combining automation and process management. PI tools can automate the execution of process designed in BPM systems during efficient execution and continuous improvement. Yeah, this also integration leads to optimized workflows, reduce errors, and it enhances operational efficiency. And two more questions they raised, like what industries benefit most from PA and BPM? And here is my answer. Industries such as finance, healthcare, manufacturing, logistics, and retail benefit significantly from PA and BPM. These sectors often have complex and repetitive processes that can be streamlined and optimized using these technologies. And here you go, one more last question. What challenges might organizations face when implementing PA and BPM? Here we have like five kinds: resistance to change, integration issues, cost, skills gap, continuous improvement. Here, resistance to change. Employees may resist adopting new technologies. And in integration issues, ensuring seamless integration with existing systems can be complex. Cost. Initial investment in PA and BPM tools can be high. And in skills gap requires skilled personnel to manage and maintain these systems. And in continuous improvements, ongoing efforts are needed to monitor and analyze, optimize the process. Organizations can better understand the value and implementations considering of PI and BPM solutions. If you have any more questions, you can let me know in your comments so that I can answer you.